welcome back to 2021. As you can see, busy out in the garage, primering everything. So I know I'd previously primered the cab, but we sanded it back because I thought I'd done it in an etch primer. I've since found a receipt to show that I actually did it in an epoxy primer, so I didn't need to sand it all the way back. But nonetheless, it's been on there for almost 2 years, so we started all the way back to bare steel, and now we're just doing some filler work. This panel here had grinding marks in it. Literally, I think someone's used a wire grinder cutter rather than a flapper disc, as did this panel here. I had to replace the roof, so I had to do both of those. Oh yeah, when I came around this side down here, there was 4 bolt holes down there. Looks like some sort of a padlock type mechanism is all I can think of. Had to fill the old petrol filler flap as well. And then that there had just taken a number of hits. It was just all ripply, so it's just a finish coat to tidy it all up. So yeah, also fully sanded back the hood. Probably the best panel on the car. It's going to require very little, just another sand and paint. And I thought the left front guard was going to be the same until I got down to the bog. And there was a massive hole. This was actually pushed inwards quite a bit. So I've basically ground all the bog off, hit it with a hammer back out for now. And as you can see, there's a couple of holes. So we'll need to go and get that sorted. I'm not a welder. Fixed a couple of bits down there. Oh, and I've just got to come back when I get the bog out next and just fix up the 3 holes for the old panel that used to run on there, which I'm not running. And you see a little bit more bog work down there. So yeah, it's taken a bit longer than I'd hoped. These doors are just a pain in the ass. I've spent all morning, close to 3.5 hours on that one alone, just getting the outside done. There's 4, maybe 5 layers of paint that I can figure. And when I got it, the truck was black, so I used a paint stripper to get all the paint off. Under the black there's a white, under the white there's a red, under the red, which I think is some sort of a coat, is a green. That's probably the original colour of the truck. Oh yeah, you can see it up there. So we got black, white, red, green, and then there's any filler and bog work underneath all of that. So rather than paint over it all, it's all coming off. Every single skerrick of 60 years worth of paint. Unfortunately, it's finding lots of shit. So I thought these doors were pretty good. This one was just caked in bog. You've got 3 holes here for what would have been a wing mirror. I don't know if that's, oh there you go. Again, the last owner had literally used some sort of a grinding wheel. And it's over the entire panel. So, and then as you get to the bottom, it becomes very lumpy. Like it's just up and down, big rust hole just covered in bog. And then this front bit here, I don't know if it's going to pick up. Oh, you can just see it there. If I try and run my hand along there, and it wasn't flat. So yeah, there's lots of work to do, so we're going to see if we can get that pulled out. Probably try and replace this entire corner, just because it's fucking messy. Oops, excuse my English. Still got to get onto that door. My right front guard is already down at the panel shop because that looked much like that. And before I end this video, what do we got here? Drab olive green. So this is the colour I'm painting it. We'll see if we can get that down. There we go. So that's a Toyota green. It's called drab olive. Not kind of a camo colour. It's very dark grey green. So yeah, that's what we're going with on all the panels. And we will leave that out. Black out the bumpers, the headlight bezels and everything else. So that's my little workshop going along at the moment. Hopefully next time you see it, it's going to be in green, or at least the cab and the doors.